Turn this shit up a little more, you are.
Thanks for the slap, Ali.
I'm the youngest nigga in the biggest rooms. To everyone, I'm OG. If you really feelin' how I'm feelin', you gon' wake up every day and see your life is gon' change. My heart is in pain. I walk with this thing called love. Niggas be hating the biggest creation. I walk with the world on my back and I see people that look at me, cause I'm in position to better the world and I see. Feel like I'm 40, I ride with a 30. My vision is 2020 and I see. I just be praying for more and just doubling back, cause you know I must walk with a feet. I'm the youngest nigga in the biggest room, that's a fact. I be walking around with the biggest crew, that's a fact. Big girl with a strap, 30 thumper in the back, 20 P's in the trunk, zip it up, nigga, go get it back. We in the airport, back for the scarecrows. What would you do if I told ya I'm on a path to exposure? Don't intervene what I got going on.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to On The Spot Podcast. It's your boy Lo.
It's your boy Nas Boogie.
And welcome to another episode on The Spot, man. Tell me we got on the spot today.
OGB, the biggest RareOne we have.
Oh, yeah, man. Shit started off game. Appreciate you for coming.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Sure, for sure. But I mean, like, I want to know personally, to start it off, like, where'd you get your name? Like, OGB, what's the meaning behind that?
It's the first three letters of my last name. So I just got it from that. Yeah. OGB, my name, it's the first three letters.
I mean, what about the rare? Because even looking at you now, you got that shit tatted on your neck.
Yeah,
so like.
And, the merchandise, clothing on the way, that's all we wear, Everybody got that on. But it started with my sister. She's the biggest RareOne. She used to make music, like, when she was growing up in high school and things like that. And then when I started making music after high school, I was like, it's my blood. She was a big influence into why I started making music. So I just jacked RareOnes and I like pushed it like it was mine from there.
I want to go back a little bit. Tell the people where you're from and your upbringing. What was that like?
I'm born and raised in Elizabeth, New Jersey, but I was raised in like a Eritrean household. Both of my parents from Eritrea. It's a small country in East Africa near Ethiopia. Like Nipsey Hussle from Eritrea, shit like that. Ruby Rose, a few Tiffany Haddish, a few other celebrities. But yeah, I grew up in a different cultural household in Elizabeth though, in the hood. So,
what was the household like? Having, you said African parents, right?
Yeah, both of them. I'm first generation.
Oh, so I know the discipline part was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was a cultural disconnect, and you don't understand that until you get older. At first, you're like, oh, why is she blowing my shit? Why this, that? You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand the way we live, and, like, I'm not going to understand they were raised. You get what I'm saying? So you just go older, and you start to understand each other, and, like, you get more respect as you get older. So it was hard because, like, they don't get what I do at first, and just the language at home was different. Everything was different. The way they look at life different. So, you just got to adapt as you get older.
Was that hard growing up, like you and your parents bumping heads a lot?
Yeah, but like at first, we used to hoop, so it was like that was like a mutual love for everybody. We love sports, you know what I'm saying? And then once I started taking like my passions into other things that wasn't basketball, then we started bumping heads. But up until then, it was cool. It was like any other household.
I mean, how did you eventually kind of get over that? Or do you still bump heads with them now?
Nah, I think it was like they were testing my gangster to a certain extent, like. Nah, for real, it's like we're going to push him hard to what we want him to do. But at the end of the day, he's a man. He's going to do what he wants to do, but he has to stand on that. Like, they were waiting for me to stand on that. So I passed 50 months doing music. I'm on my 5th year. I got like 5 tapes out, 6 tapes out, hundreds of thousands of streams on all platforms. Like, once they started seeing me not stop, they were like, all right, we're going to support him now. So we don't bump heads no more. It's all love. They support me. They do whatever they can to help my music.
I mean, what role did your sister play in you just starting it? Because I'm sure they've seen it before. You say you watched your sister growing up playing music.
Yeah, with her, like, she was 13, 14, like, going hard, and then she ended up, like, really getting tapped into the music world. Like, she's a boss to me, She got her own things going on. Her shout out to Semi, but she tapped me in. She, like, what she does for me is she open doors and then see what if I'm going to walk through them or what I'm going to do. Like, she not going to hold my hand, but she going to hold my hand far enough. And it's like, go do what you got to do. Like, she did a lot for me, bro. Like, mentally, like, this music shit is all mental, bro. You got to, like, keep going. Like, you got to have that energy every day and wake up and feel like an artist and do artist things and get 1% better every day. So it's like, if I didn't have her to make me understand that, like, I'd have crashed out or, like, just not took it so seriously because, like, not seeing the end goal, So she made me understand the end goal and, like, you got to sacrifice now to get that Like, to be the 1% is 99% losses, 1% dubs, and that 1% gonna clear everything, bro. You get what I'm saying? So she made me start thinking like that, and then it's just like that's really how she helped me, bro. Not the music. She got a great ear. She puts all my stuff together. It's like my little manager, but just like the mental part is where she really, really helped me, and that's why I feel like a lot of artists crash out because they're not mentally strong enough to like get through this. You know what I'm saying?
And like you said with the basketball shit, I mean, we all have hoop dreams growing up. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when do that transition come in? Like, all right, bro, this basketball gotta stop bouncing for a little bit.
I think it was a gift and a curse because I got hurt right before my senior year. Like, I sprained my ankle, so like I was gonna start all that, have a good season. First scrimmage, I sprained my ankle, so like I was out for like the first half of the year. When I came back, it wasn't the same. You know, I was like, I'm not going to college for free. Like, you feel me? So I started making music at that point. When I was like, I got hurt, I was like, all right, like, am I gonna do all of this to get back on the court and then still not be the 1%, or am I gonna just like find another passion and put my all into it?
So was there somebody that kind of like brought you into the music shit, or you went out on your own? Somebody that kind of like not really mentored you, but kind of showed you the ropes a little bit until you was able to get
My
out
sister.
on your own? Yeah.
Yeah, like, she put me in my first studio. She like, she definitely is like a mentor for me, bro. Cause it's like, at first she didn't know if I was serious. So like, once she realized I was serious, she like started using her resources and making them mine. You know what I'm saying? Cause we're family, so whatever is hers is mine, vice versa. And then I didn't take that for granted. Like, I jumped on them resources. Like, I was like very passionate about it first. Like, when I first started making music in 2018, like my first couple of songs, I slid them, and I'm like, all right, I could do something with this. So like, when she started opening the doors for me, I like really, really attacked them. And then it was like, all right, we connected, and we like looked at this as like a business standpoint from that point on. Like, OGB is a brand, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're LLC. RareOne wouldn't be on my neck if it wasn't LLC. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's little things like that. Like, she really is like a mentor for me, no cap. Like, if it wasn't for her, a lot of this shit would have went in so many different directions. Like, I found myself by her helping me, you feel me?
For sure.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about how I see you moving on Instagram and the business. Like, it seems like, to me, you got a bigger presence outside of Jersey, in Jersey. So like, how are you managing to move around like that?
That's a great question, my nigga, because we be talking about this. It was like, you know, a lot of bullshit just goes on from being home. And like, you surround yourself with certain people who you think they're there for you, and then just life happens. Life. You know, life is life. I'm not putting a blame on nobody, but just growing up too, like, I ain't go to high school in my city. I went to middle school in my city. So like, I feel like if I would've went to high school in my city, that would've been a little different. But it was like, it started right there. Like, once I left and I started networking outside of my city at a young age, and I saw how much success I was having at that, I just went from there. And then like, my brother, he ended up going to the NBA. So I started living with him for a few years up in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? With Nazi and shit. And then I started networking over there. And then my sister was living in LA. So I was stuck on her couch for like 6 months in LA, just networking, you know, living out my suitcase. I'm in Atlanta now. Like, feel me? I just established myself living out my suitcase. So I'd rather just pack my suitcase and network than to just feel like I'm stuck in a place where I don't feel a lot of love at. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where it's at, bro. I'm really big on networking now. Like, my music is, I have confidence in my music. I got longevity in my music. I'm not no drill rapper. I'm not no trendy rapper. Feel me? I'm trying to find my own swag. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it comes from that too. Like, not feeling like there's like a musical, like, you know, if I was making drill music or something like that, I'll probably click with like the drill rappers, or if I was doing this, I'll click with these people or that. Like, I feel like I'm really rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's nobody that like musically is like looking at it the way I look at it and like approaches it the way I approach it, as far as just the work and networking standpoint. Like, I'm humble as fuck, cuz, you feel me? Like, I know I'm better than all these niggas, but I'm not gonna come like that. We gonna work and we gonna make money together. Like, you know, a lot of people be having pride, but like, I don't have pride. So I try to surround myself around humble men that don't got pride, that like love the art. And, you know, I'm just trying to find that, bro. But in other states, bro, like, I be tapped in. Like, they show me real love, bro. Florida, Atlanta, LA, like Minnesota, all over the place. Like, my streams, they don't come from Jersey. Like, all my stuff, it comes from outside. But like my sister was telling me, like, I'm doing it the right way maybe, because it's like I got to start gaining fan bases outside of the state. But like, I really want to have the state though. Like, so it like kind of like, you know
like
what I'm saying?
love,
yeah,
word,
you feel me, cuz? So that eats me up at night too, but like, pause. But you know what I'm saying? So
why do you feel like you don't get the love you deserve in Jersey?
I don't know. I feel like early on, like, my work ethic can be intimidating. I honestly don't know, bro. Like, you know, I feel like I do get love in Jersey, though. Let's not get it wrong. A lot of people love me in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in my hometown and like the areas around it. I don't know, though. I don't have the answers. I'm just here to make great music and like build my fan base around the people that show love. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I do get love, bro. A lot of love. Like, but it's just, it might not show right now.
You one of the few rappers that, like, I could tell make a conscious effort to stand out from the rest. You don't want to sound like, I mean, the rest of the drill rappers or whatever the case may be. Was that something you already had in your mind when you wanted to start this music shit? Or you was like, yo, I might just do what they doing?
Like, I ain't grow up on American music. Like I said, I ain't grow up on, like, I feel like my first time coming around American music was like Carter 3 and like Meek Mill. Like, that's my Biggie and Nas. You feel me? Like, I didn't grow up on that. Like, my parents listened to African music. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like when the CDs start coming out, like mixtapes, like, I was listening to MGK and like, you know what I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, bro?
One of the only people that I heard that say they fuck with him, because I used to fuck with him.
Yeah, you feel? I got his mixtape signed and all that in the crib, like MMG. Like, I used to listen to Rick Ross, shit like that. So, like, it started from like me not even like having a musical ear to like, all right, like I don't listen to music every day. Like, I'm not the nigga that just have music playing while I'm doing my things. And like, you know, I got anxiety, I got ADHD, OCD. Like, I like to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from that, and then it comes from also being a rare one. Like, my sister really made me understand what being a rare one was. Like, before I started jacking it, she was like, you're not gonna just diminish my brand. Like, find yourself. Like, don't. Like, bro, I'm talking about I can make a song and I feel like it's the best song in the world. She gonna tell me it's shit because one bar sounds like this person. You know what I'm saying? So having her in my corner made me understand, like, the long haul is better when you can find your own sound instead of just, you know, trying to, like, get influenced real easy and make it easy for yourself. Like, she be making me work. So I feel like it's the work side of things. I'm a songwriter first, too. Like, I you know, that's what I do in other states. I network, write songs for people. You know what I'm saying? So it comes from that too, like being able to write my music out 3-4 different ways and then seeing which one is the best, you know. So yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit.
So what's your opinion on the wave that Jersey got right now? Not Jersey drill, but like
Jersey.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, yeah, Jersey drill.
I feel like that is the wave. Right, yeah, we're in the East Coast, New York, New Jersey is the drill sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't listen to music for real, so like I like visuals. So we be in the crib watching Mad Rari visuals, like whatever he do with D-Rose or like the niggas that's doing what they doing. But other than that, like I don't really listen to music. I want to work with everybody though. I put me on the drill beat because I got drill songs. Them shit's crazy. It's just, you know, I just be like so caught up in like trying to be more universal with my art and, you know, saying different things and like attacking different audiences that's gonna put more money in my pockets. You know, just little things. You know, the business side of shit, bro. So like, I like what's going on because it's doing something for Jersey. Like, I honestly feel like the biggest thing that came out of Jersey was Coi Leray. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we don't give her no love and support because, like, you know, she's doing what she's doing and it's different. So, you know, I feel like if it was more like, you know, like people that look at the art, like how she's herself, you know what I'm saying? And she's doing it because she understands marketing and little things like that, you know? So I like what's going on in Jersey a lot, bro. It's just I'm not tapped in like that for real because I don't listen to drill music. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I want to touch on your team. You feel me? I see you pulled up. You got a few people with you. It looked like, I mean, y'all a real family, a real team, like you said. How important is that in the whole process?
I feel like I found myself through them. You know what I'm saying? Through like our ups and downs and like the way we help each other out through thick and thin. Like, it's no money involved. There's no nothing. It's just a real tight knit brotherhood, and it keeps me focused because it's like, when I'm not on my shit and like we all not on our shit and make somebody get on their shit, and then it's like a domino effect. And it's like you need that in life because it's like you're at an advantage and like, you know, you're bound to be more successful with a tight-knit crew. You know, it's very, very hard trying to be the 1% by yourself. You know, you need help, especially like mentally, physically, financially. It's a lot. And these niggas help a lot, bro. Keep me sane, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got a car out here. Yeah, I got car accidents. I don't got no car, you feel me? Shit like that. Brody at my crib every day. We in the studio every day. You get what I'm saying? Videographer, he work. He with me every day. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas put their time aside to invest into my goals. You get what I'm saying? So it make me go harder. You get what I'm saying?
Feel any pressure with that?
I used to, but now it's like I'm very, very confident in my art now. Like, I'm the most confident I've ever been in my music now. Like, I got a catalog with over 200-300 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, different vibes from top to bottom. So I feel like my confidence in my music took a lot of pressure off. And I like to be on stage in front of people. I just stopped smoking recently, so I'm getting through that right now. You know what I'm saying? I just smoke here and there, but I'm trying to get through that right now, build my discipline, you feel me?
What made you stop smoking?
Discipline, you know? It's like, in life, I was letting the weed affect a lot of my emotions that dictated the results of me executing my plans, if that makes sense. I don't know if I said that shit too complex, but it's like, I used to like want to do things and like not have the ambition to do them because I was so damn high. Like, I'm like, why the fuck I'm not executing my goals? Why I'm not doing this, that, and the third is because I'm too damn high. Like, you know, and I'll start seeing things of like the 1%ers talking about how like he'll make 10 million a year, but I'm gonna make 100 because I don't smoke. Like, you could still be rich, but I'm gonna be richer because I don't smoke. Or you could, you know what I'm saying? So I'm 22, bro. I'm at the point where it's like I could start, you know, growing up and doing things that shit like that. You know, take a little break, 6 months, 7 months, come back stronger. You know, and you know, when you take a break, you enjoy that shit 10 times more. Like I just hit that blunt, boy. I'm hot. Like you feel me? I ain't smoke all day for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you just got tolerance break is needed here and there. Okay.
But shit, I see you, not even see, but you spoke about like mental health and everything earlier. So like, what keeps you grounded amidst all the shit that you got to deal with?
The fact that my parents don't believe in all that shit, like, you know, I come to my mom, I got anxiety. She said, shut up, get out my face. I'm African. You know what I'm saying? Some people might think that's wrong. Some people might be, you know, it's like tough love. Like, she be like, nigga, toughen up, you good. You know what I'm saying? They don't really believe in that mental health type shit where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a third world country. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So that and my peoples. Understanding that there's niggas around me that go through the same shit, probably even worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's like holding it together for the sake of like our circle and like our enjoying each other's presence. Like, you know, I'm not about to like act sad and act fucked up and shit like that when I'm around people that's giving me good energy. You know, so shit like that too helps me a lot. You know, I used to smoke a lot too. I was thinking that was helping me, but I don't know if it does. But you know, I was doing that heavy.
Bro mentioned the whole Jersey drill scene, you feel me? Do you ever like sit back and like, all right, so you look at the scene, you be like, maybe I should make music like that. Maybe, you feel me? Do you ever feel like that? Like, yo, bro, maybe I should just make this type of song since that's what they fuck with.
Because I did a We Are Young remix on my gram, right? Shit shot to like 40,000 views, mad likes, comments, like organically. Like, you get what I'm saying? I like every time I do something drill and I post it, it goes crazy. So I was just telling them, I was like, damn, when I had dropped that shit, I should have went straight drill on them and then bring this side out. They'd be like, oh shit. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I be thinking about that sometimes too, but I'm like, I'm stuck on me, bro. You feel me? Like I said, bro, if the opportunity comes and like a drill rapper want to work, let's work. You feel me? Like we can make a tape together, straight drill. We can make albums, you know, 30, 40 songs. I could do that. I got like 10, 15 drill songs, you feel me? So, you feel me? That's always there, but it's like, I'm trying to push this certain image out.
Nah, I get it. It's just, I hate to hear the fact that like you get more love somewhere else. And it's like we so lit right now.
Yeah,
so
bro.
it's like the door is open for, I mean, anybody that's working and really, you know what I mean?
I'm working. It's just, you know, I'm trying to like open the door for me in here.
Yeah.
For real. Like, cause niggas see me, bro. They feel me too. It's just, niggas gotta, you know, niggas gotta jack RareOnes. Niggas gotta just understand that it's bigger than just music with me. Like, I wanna be an influencer, bro. Like, my goal is to like really have millions of people listen to my words and help them get through their day. And like, I put that in my music. So like, it's hard. I can't come on here, rah, rah, rah. Like, I can't do it. Like, you feel me? But I will. And I'm very good at it. You know, and I'm saying that with the humblest form. But it's just, I'm trying to put this sound out. I'm trying to be a rare one. Like, you know, I feel like there's a lot of rare ones in this world that's scared to be rare ones. You know, because it's hard. Like, it's hard as fuck. But you got to do it. Like, I'm trying to be the 1%. I'm not trying to be like halfway there. I'm trying to do this shit, cuz, like, you know, like I got a lot of things in order for me to really do this shit the long way. So I can't like just fall into trend. Pardon my voice. Fall into trends and shit like that, cuz like it's what's easier for me right now. You feel me? Okay.
What does it mean to you? Like, what's your definition of a rare one?
It's a good question.
I want to say the 1%, but that's so cliche, right? A rare one is somebody who, damn, I like that. It's got to be like a dictionary, like rare one. I got to have a fucking definition for it, like, you feel me, in the Webster. But rare one is just a person who's extremely confident in their thoughts and is open to learn and is a sponge to knowledge. Someone that doesn't let their pride get in their line of sight someone that's trying to be the 1%, but like, you know, take steps every day towards being a 1%. Someone that's extremely confident in themselves through thick and thin. That's a rare one. You feel me? Just a solid individual that's very confident in the way they think and the way they speak and carry themselves with a lot of swag. That's a rare one. Okay.
That's tough.
Did it take you a long time to, get to that point where you could say, yo, bro, I'm a real one?
Just not that's like I said, 50 months. Once I came upon 50 months and I had to call my mentor, you know, some nigga that make mad money off stocks and shit. He was helping me out when I was in LA. Shout out to Trail. He called me. He like, hey, little bro, like, you know, when I first picked you up, I got kicked out of college. You know, for me, he was living in Tampa. He helped me, and he was like, you know, that was 50 months ago. He was like, you just now starting to get this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, he was like, you a rare one. Like, you feel me? And after that, I'm like, word. Like, I put enough work in to be able to talk my shit now. You feel me? So, I feel like just now, bro, like this tape is everything to me. You feel me? Like, just as far as like outside the music, I'm getting it.
Yeah. So outside of music, what's some goals you just got for yourself in general? Because I know it's bigger than music sometimes.
Yeah. I want to I make merchandise. So like, you know, I'm trying to hit a certain number by the end of the year on merch, but you know, we starting it the right way. We trying to build a brand and like outside the music and like build different streams of income, revenue. So like we building merch up right now. We on our second drop. We're about to get the hoodies going and like I want to get into acting, you know. I really want to get into acting a lot. And like I want to get more into the songwriting side of me. Cause like I'm a songwriter first, you feel me? I like to songwrite for like different types of people and like I fall away from that due to confidence reasons. And like I put that all on myself. So I want to get back into my songwriting side. I want to act and I want to push my merch. Like I'm going to put a lot of energy into my merch this year. Cause I feel like not only is that going to bring more attention to my music, but it's going to make me some money as well to build my brand the right way with tax dollars. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm heavy on, bro. I love clothes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, I got a whole lot of other shit I want to do. We can go for hours about that. But yeah, I think that's the biggest things. And making longevity, like the music, bro, I think that's everything for me. Like longevity in my music. Like people listen to my shit from 5 years ago, you know? It's like, it's not no wave to it. It's just pure feel-good music. Like, you know, so I got to keep doing that too.
I want to take a couple steps back to something you just said. Like, what happened when you was in college and got kicked out in Tampa? Like, what's that story?
I was just in school, you know, hustling. You know, it's, you know, people talk, things go on. I got in trouble, went to jail, you know, for a little bit, came home, you feel me, in a couple of days. And then, you know, it was just a turning point in my life. You know, it was no more school at that point. Like, no going back to school. It was my first time being homeless, my first time just growing up.
So you got kicked out of school totally?
Yeah, like, of college type shit. You know, and I could have went back to school, but it was like, I had to talk with my counselor. He was like, nigga, you more scared of your parents than the fact that you're not in school no more. Like, do you really care about school? Like, and that was when I was really pushing music. Like, I wouldn't go to class. I'd just make music. I was having shows, bro, two, three times a week, making $600 a show. House parties right after. Like, I was really hustling, walking around campus, selling tickets. Like, girls hanging out the window, I'm throwing them tickets. Like, you feel me? So that's when I really was putting my all into music. So I gained a nice little fan base in Florida from that. You feel me? So I just said fuck school after that and really went head on with the music.
I know we brought up your parents before, but what was that conversation like when they found that out? Like, I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah,
I know that was crazy.
Cause yeah, they was bugging. And I'm in Florida too. Like, I'm not home, so they like even 10 times more scared. Like, yeah, that was that was crazy, bro. From both, and my parents were split up at the time, so like I had to get it from both ends. It was my first time going to jail. It was just crazy, but you know, you live, you learn. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yeah, they was on my ass though, bro. I was scared to come back home, bro. No cap. Terrified.
What's the most rewarding like part about the process? Like, as far as the music, like what makes you feel the best as far as your music? Like, is it people listening to it, people telling you, reacting to it, comments?
I would say, like, for one, it's like actually making music. You know, I love making music. Like, every day, like, I feel unsuccessful if I didn't do something towards making music. Like, feel me? I could be broke as shit, bro. But if I'm able to set up my studio and make a couple of songs that day, I feel like OGB. And, you know, I'm content with the way I sleep that night. But if I can't make music or be access to music, it's like tough for me to like just stay mentally strong. Like, I start feeling like a nigga I'm not. You know, I need to be around music all the time. So that's one. And like the consumers, like the way I like certain people be telling me like, yeah, bro, like I bumped that shit before the game. It had me turn, I dropped 20, or yeah, bro, like I just lost my mom, I cried to your song, like, or you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. That's the stuff that keep me going too. Especially like on my lowest days, I'll just go through like my requests on Instagram and it just get me up. You feel me? Like seeing mad people that I don't know that's just giving they 2 cents on what I'm doing. So that's like a big thing for me too, is like seeing that there's people that really listen to my music, bro. Like real people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working for, to be in front of millions of people and perform my art, you know? So I'm getting there. You know? Okay.
So what are like some of your long-term goals with music?
Like to like be a headliner for Rolling Loud. Like you see that big name on top of Rolling Loud, like it'd be like Burna Boy or Lil Baby or Travis Scott or Playboy Cardi. Like at midnight, it's coming. That's I want to be that. I need to be that. I'm gonna be that. You feel me? Like it's like no like, ifs, ands, or buts. Like before I die, cuz I gotta get that. You know, it's like written in stone. Like that's really like Coachella. Like all of these. Like I'm telling you, like you know, 15 million a year, Rolling Loud tours, 30 cities. Like I'm on that. Like that's really what I want to do, bro. Like I practice for that shit now. You get what I'm saying? Like that's my goal, bro. To be a headliner on stages like that. Okay.
Why do you feel like artists, you know what I mean, where we from, don't have that same mindset? Because a lot of people just want to be big in Essex County or New Jersey, period. It seems like you got a bigger agenda. Why you feel like, I feel like other artists think small-minded. Why you think that is?
They don't got people around them that's opening the brains up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I didn't have people around me to, like, tell me about myself, like, let's say I think I'm doing well. They know I'm doing well. They're going to tell me I'm doing horrible. Just because being comfortable is, like, horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I'm up 100K, they're going to be like, bro, you broke your shit. Put that away. Run the bag up again. Like, I got people around me that really want to see me do well. So I put that on my shoulders. Then I got my parents. I put that on my shoulders. And I'm a realist. I'm like, all right, if I do this, that, and the third, and I get to this point, I still can't take care of all these people. So what am I really doing it for? You get what I'm saying? I got to get to this point. You feel me? I got to do things to get me to this point right here so that I could take care of all these people down here. Like, niggas think if they just get to a certain point, it's enough when it's really not. And you got to have people around you to tell you you're never doing enough. Like, people feel like 100,000 or this or a million this. Like, okay, like, you know, I just told you what I want. So if I'm not at that stage, you feel me, nothing is going to make me feel like I'm doing something. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's people around you that got to put that confidence in you, but I put a lot of confidence in myself. You know, I give myself a pound of back for that, too. I look in the mirror and speak a lot of shit into existence. So if you don't have that mindset, you know, being an artist is like making it to the NBA. It's like the type of artist I want to be. Like, it's like being the 1% inside the 1%. And if you don't really want that for yourself, that's cool. There's still a lane for you. Like, the art is still there for you. You can still make trendy music. Like, everybody has a place on this earth. Like, you can still be the nigga on the third row on that car while I'm headlining, and you can still make your money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all cool, but it's like some people just don't want what I want. It's a lot that come with it, bro. A lot of failures. Like, I'm telling you, you're going to fail 99% of the time to get that 1%. I'm not going to fuck up that 1%. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people not ready for that. Like, to bank all this hard work on that one chance and see what they do with it, niggas not ready for that, bro.
That's real shit.
Okay.
That's real shit.
Shit, with all that being said, man, like, what's the message you got out there to your fans, the people watching and shit?
OGB is back. OGB is in full effect. He's making the best music of his life. RareOnes all year. The summer is ours. We going crazy. Yeah, I'm living in Atlanta now, but I'm gonna be back to Jersey. We're gonna turn this shit up. I got some crazy shit on the way, features on the way, music videos on the way. The merch is coming. What else we got? We about to have skits coming, vlogs coming. My son Miles, one of the hardest videographers, photo shoots. He got this no mic videos we got going on. About to drop that. Music videos in store. We going up, bro. Y'all showing me a lot of love right now too on the social, so I appreciate y'all. We about to go up. Like, it's no breaks this year. It's all gas. Like, no cap.
Say no more, man. But shit, with that being said, I think it's time for us to put you on the spot. Let you do your thing, man.
Thanks
Let
for
me
the
say it
slap,
look.
Ali.
He said, Z8 pack for 25, let it off for 43. How he shooting with his eyes closed, he praying to his beam. I thought I could live out in Curry's. I was wrong, I put him down. Ganja got me with the drones, I'm higher than a bird. And I've been on the road trying to make a load, no, I can't come back broke. Brody had to go moving with his pole, I've been living off the broke. I ain't know, we've been working really hard. I ain't know, spending so much on the art. I ain't know, confused about you. Love that sight, but yes, I'm through. All your clues, my blues split my mental up with shrooms. I know it's hard to my heart, I just don't love the same. I understand the bigger plan and you question my ways. Like he said, look. He said like double R shit. We pull up GHOST. I'm gon' pop the card and walk in the spot, catch the heat. I got a baby bottle, I fill it to the top and shit to sleep. 100,000 times 100,000, what I really need, that's a billion. Look, he said like Z8 pack for 25, let it off for 43. How he shooting with his eyes closed, he praying to his beam. I thought I could live out them Currys, I was wrong, I put them down. Ganja got me with the drones, I'm higher than a bird. And is she gon' do what I say? Come on, let's play. We tryna run at these M's. Say he got all of this cake. She wanna taste, but he never gonna spend it. Kindly sending her stay. Now she my bae. Talking about what's up for dinner. I'ma hug her like a splinter. She only fucking with winners. Oh, I'm in LA in the winter. Eating that berries for dinner. I'm on La Brea. She feeling low with the center. Hold on, we pinning. I gotta make money today. Walking the spot, my shot toss. I'm a street nigga, not a pop star. If you do me dirty, get you knocked off. Never needed niggas, I'm a top dog. I told the plug to be ready, yeah, he wasn't ready. I'm trying to move off in the dirt. Jiggle pull up in the Chevy, bout to hit the studio. Gotta grab weave in the purse. Baby says she want a purse. What I'ma do? I'ma go and just get her a purse. I did it all for the worst. She wanna do me wrong, it's okay. RareOnes.
Thanks for the slap, Ali.
Bow.
Hey, yo, with that being said, man, we out here, man.
We out of here.
Cra.